So I'm hoping anyway that I can get plenty of those. These are my agents detected. I'll just get rid of those from there because I don't need those. So you know the general plan anyway. What else did I need to do? Oh yes, now there is one other thing. I'm going to do it straight away this time so people don't think that it's an afterthought or whatever. I do have it down on my list. Kutuzov down here took a bit of a battering last time. Not too much of a battering, but he did take a little bit of a battering. So what I'm going to do is take out his particularly battered troops. That's these here, and also there were some others, those there, that's right. There are only 2 chevrons, so we're not going to miss them too dreadfully, but I'm going to move those to the back. Do you see, by the way, how these are green? That means they've got a very fast replenishment rate in that area for those particular types of troop. Horse aren't replenished quite so quick, but these have a fast replenishment rate, so that's really nice. So I'm just going to move those into Vienna out of the way, and I'm going to replace them. I don't want to replace them with oh yeah, I could actually. Yeah, let's replace. That wasn't my intention actually, but I'll replace them with those because they're 2 chevron anyway. In there. Okay, I was really going to replace them with these from here, but since I've got 2 chevron infantry there anyway, I'll put those across. I'll just replace those that I've taken from Vienna, and I'll put these in there. Now I had thought to reinforce Vorontsov as well. Vorontsov took a bit of a battering as well, but he didn't take anything like as much as Kutuzov. And Vorontsov, I think, should be okay. You see all this fast track stuff here as well? I mean, these are 56, but they're grenadiers, so they're quite small anyway, of course. Yeah, okay, these are down to 15 from 18. Other than that, everything else seems to have replenished itself really, really quickly. I mean, they're only 8 men down. The horse I use only for charging down routing infantry anyway, so I think Vorontsov is okay. He's only slightly down on his grenadiers, and he ought to be able to defend that position. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. I expect him to attack me in the same place as he's attacked me before. The alternative to that, like I said, is that he'll bypass all of these places here, yeah, and he'll come through here. And the idea will be that he'll be wanting to get into mainland Russian territory, and he'll want to get into mainland Russian territory presumably because one of his objectives is going to be Moscow. But I have plenty of armies here that I can move down to help out with that situation, and of course I've got Warsaw as well, where I'm recruiting those troops that I've just shown you here now as well. So I've got plenty of time. We're about 5 moves away, maybe more, 6 or whatever, from Moscow. So if he does attack there, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get 8 units there within 2 turns, yeah, and I can reinforce those with troops from St. Petersburg, where I can get another 6, and they can be ready in 2 turns or 3, depending on what I'm recruiting. I mean, okay, it could be 4 sometimes. These have only got Opolchenia, but I do have somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly where it is now, but there's somewhere else that I can recruit as well. I thought it was Kiev actually. Maybe it is Kiev. Yeah, it is. It's Kiev as well. So all in this sort of triangle here, you see I've got Kiev here, I've got Moscow here, and I've got St. Petersburg up there as well. So within 2 turns I can gather together enough to make almost an army when I add a general to it to meet in one of these points here, hopefully to head anything off that comes from way over here, way over here. He really is a long way off at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that charge or that possible charge on Moscow. So anyway, that's the plan. Let's see what he does. Well, these are my spies moving from east over to west. I'm predicting battles happening here, so you can see. I'll just speed it up a bit actually. You can see why. You can understand rather why I've got the sound on. Because I'm just going to go from, I expect anyway, from battle to battle to battle. That's what happened last turn anyway, so I see no reason why it'd be any different this turn really. He's got plenty of troops there to throw away at my bridges. Let's hope that's what he intends to do. Winter should be approaching soon. This is late November, so I'm expecting all these troops that are standing outside places. And there's Olmutz out. I'm just going to slow this down a little bit from here. Oops, thought I had done. There we go. So you can see where these places are. Ah, oh, he's hit me already. So sorry about that. I thought I'd slow it down so that you could see where everything was moving. But anyway, this is just south of Olmutz. So this is Kutuzov, and he's on the do you know, forget exactly which bridge he is now. If he's directly south of Olmutz, then I would suspect that he's the one furthest over to the left. So I don't know. I'm losing track of them all now. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's go for it. Well, that's the first battle over, it seems. It said heroic victory, but it doesn't look too heroic to me. Especially the Jaegers, they suffered really quite badly. But anyhow, onwards and upwards. Oh, we've completely destroyed the army anyway, so that's good news. Has he got another one to spare? Yes, he has, right at the back there, and Olmutz. Let's see what he does next. I'm expecting at least 2 battles. I'm not sure Kutuzov can survive another, to be honest. These are a bit far away. Again, still a little bit far away, you know, from attacking our bridges, that is. But they are armies, aren't they? They've been gathered up that are coming up that I didn't expect to see. I thought we were heavily outnumbering his armies, but it doesn't look to be the case, really. These are coming down the side of Bohemia, so these may well connect. Is that Kutuzov? Oh! How did he manage to get in there? Did you see that? He occupied that banking house there and destroyed it, presumably, without coming into my range. That's really strange. I don't know how he's managed to do that. That's a bit naughty, that, really. Who's this now? This is Kutuzov again. And I've got Lan going in against him. And, oh dear, the odds are very much against us, aren't they? We've got 1,000 against 1,152, so he seems to have less cavalry this time, doesn't he? Or less effective cavalry anyway, but he's got one heck of a lot more infantry. So, anyway, our artillery still seems to be in a fairly good shape. Look at this chap, 22 men left. Oh dear, and the Jaegers are looking poor, but what's he got there? He's got Grenadiers of the line as well. Oh dear, 3 lots of Grenadiers of the line. Ah, dear me, what do we do? Okay, here goes. Well, that went down as only a close victory, the previous one heroic. I don't quite understand, because I've lost 319, he's lost 1,000, so he's lost 3 times as many as me on this occasion. I'm sure I didn't do quite so well last time. But anyway, that's the second battle over. Can Kutuzov take yet another hit? Let's see what happens next. Oh, there's only 1 got away that time. 1 unit got away, goodness me. Has he got any more spare armies up there? I didn't realise he had so many, to be honest. I really didn't. Now then, this is the place, if you remember, where I said, how did he get his entire army there into the banqueting house? I suspect, if I defend here now... Now this is very puzzling, isn't it? Look at this. He's already marched an army into that banqueting house, and I wasn't given the opportunity to intercept. Now what's happening is, he's moving a small army in support of the bigger one he's already moved there, and I'm being offered the chance to intercept. So what on earth is the difference? Why wasn't I given the chance for an intercept before? But I'm not going to intercept this one, and I'll tell you for why. Because first of all, I think I can sneak round him and take out some places now, but also he's already damaged the building, and secondly, I think I would lose the advantage of the bridge. Because I'd end up fighting two. See, they're coming on as reinforcements. I bet you I would fight that one forward, and then he'd come on in the rear of me. Well, I'm not going to risk it anyway. I'm really not. Oh no! Who's this now? Is this Kutuzov again? Oh no, it isn't. This is Voltsov, isn't it? Voltsarov, sorry. Yes, it is. This is Vorontsov, I'm sorry, yes. So what have I got? 1,500 and something against 1,300 and something. I'd rather take him on this way. Hey, I've even got my defences over the bridge this time. I wonder if I'll be able to use those. Oh no, fingers crossed by the way. Game doesn't crash, but he's not on a road, is he? He's slightly off it. So it should be okay. Oh, he's so disappointed when it crashes again. Anyway, here we go. Well, that was thought to be a heroic victory. Not convinced myself. I've got 984 remaining. He's only got 75 remaining, which is pretty good. I did an end battle because chasing routes is difficult when you can't see off lanes.